Hi everyone, welcome to a reading for Scorpio. How you going, my Scorpios? Let's go. Wow, okay, well they wanted to stay on the table. Let's have a look. You've come to the end of a financial cycle. One that could have lasted quite some time, 21 years. You could be 21 or 42. Add 21 to that. 63. Some reason those numbers came up. It's feeling a bit emotional. It really is. At the beginning, the plan was to have a really big, sturdy nest egg. One that had been there for a long time and just grown. Literally grown vines on it. Fort Knox type of energy. It looks like a Swiss vault in a mountain. That was the plan. But the other thing I see on this card is there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points to that star, but there's also sort of circles, 5 pentacles. This vault in Fort Knox in Switzerland may not have actually come to fruition, like for most of us. The financial system has really been on its head. None of us really know what's going on from day to day. Interest rates skyrocketing, inflation, work security is not what it used to be. Things may have changed a lot, but we'll move from that because what's going on? Going on, Scorpio. You got your money on your mind and your mind on your money. Could be the dissolution of a relationship that's brought about this. The loss of jobs, higher taxes, rent increases, all the things they're throwing at us at the moment. Could have left you in a solo position, not quite where you want to be, as in financially or even physically. But you're doing okay with it. You've got a pretty big wall built up around you though. You could be listening to chatter. Watch out for the gossip that you might be hearing. It could really affect your emotions. Don't listen to it. It's probably the best way of describing it, you know, particularly if something's happened where there's been a major shake-up, you know, sadly people can talk. Don't listen. It's not good for you at the moment. You need some solo time out in nature. And also absolutely acknowledge it. Acknowledge your emotions, how you feel right now. If you do feel a bit sad, you do feel a bit dejected, you know, that's it. That's how you feel. Realising, though, that choices were made. Thoughts, past programming, things we heard as kids about money or relationships and that sort of thing. That over time we manifested this scenario. Other people manifested this scenario as well, and together in the whole scenario we've manifested this. It's time to shed though. It's time to move on from this. It's time to realise that you did manifest this. You can manifest anything. What do you want to manifest? Because you can change this up straight up. You know that. What are we changing up? Let's go. These two come out all the time at the moment. We're changing up, moving away from poverty mindset. We're changing up, moving away from feeling attacked for our choices, particularly when it comes to finances. We're moving away from people that seemed loyal and aren't exactly. We're moving away, and we're moving away with either the help of somebody else or just the sheer strength of ourselves. We're moving away. We're taking a great leap. The universe is hooked into you. You can feel the inspiration. You can hear the intuition. It's time to move. Could be physically, could be metaphorically. Change is coming. And change needs to happen. And you have control of this change. You may feel like you haven't had control in the scenario, but control is returning. It's a chance to say, all right, I'll stay where I feel attacked and the loyalty is not what it seems, and make a brand new start. You know, I can make a brand new start. So let's go. What are we doing? Where are we going? What's happening? Scorpio, please. Scorpio, please. Thank you. Yeah, lessons have been learnt. Lessons have been learnt. There was a bit of naivety coming into the situation. And aren't we all to start with? You don't know until you learn. While those lessons will be made, there was chattery little voices in the background, and here they are again. I sort of see squirrels, a little chattery flittering around. There it is again. A little fire sign, possibly. It could be leading you astray a little bit at the moment, and could be your own internal chatter. That's for sure. So just watch out for that. But also the squirrel is a very good metaphor for squirreling away your finances to build them up. And maybe while you were learning, you can sort of see the squirrels eating that fruit there. Maybe little bits were coming away all the time, not leading to the big payout. And I think that's what you're learning. You know, that extra coffee or going out to lunch every day, or, you know, I think you're realising that just little small amounts of money going out can lead to a state, literally, where you can lose everything. So you're keeping a real close eye. Yeah, it's because it's stability. Look at the squirrel everywhere. To have stability, financial stability in this world can seem like it's virtually impossible, okay? But it is incredibly impossible. It's minding the sense so the dollars look after themselves. Not having that, you know, 2 coffees a day from a coffee shop, and, you know, just it all adds up. Whatever it is, it doesn't have to be coffees. You're probably thinking, what's with the coffee? Maybe I haven't had enough coffee today. I don't even drink it. As someone's been by your side for a darn long time. Or you just know how loyal your heart is. Let's go, Scorpio. Wow, Scorpio, fantastic. It's been sort of like a lot of the stuff of the past, a very watery time for you, but you've been through this contemplation. I think this is the contemplation, but this over here is very different energy. To changing up your world. You're changing up your world by actually getting control of your emotions, your finances, your inspiration, your thoughts. And if you're not in control of those things, that's what needs to happen. You need to get control of those 4 things to actually be able to manifest in this world. Because if you don't have control, you are manifesting from an out of control place, and it leads to out of control scenarios. You've learnt a lot. At the end of this, you will be victorious to be able to move on from this scenario, lightening the load, learning how to manifest your perfect world. This dream's still alive. And it's sturdy as a rock. You need to start to squirrel away small amounts again. Another great way to get money is to sell the things you owned. All the emotional ties. Everything holds energy. Lighten your load physically and emotionally. It's going to bring a lot of money into your world, and you're going to be able to have freedom of movement. I'm going to see if there's any love books. As a fixed sign, you can hold on to a lot of items that would hold sentimental value. You know, it was owned by somebody, or it was this, you know, this happened, or lots of trinkets. You might have to lighten the load, because every time you pass them, you remember the energy of the thing. Freedom. Freedom. Time to lighten the load. Release limiting beliefs now. Yes, physical and emotional and mental. Lighten the load. Time for freedom. Take your wings. Go solo. Start to have fun. Remember what you're thinking, feeling, believing. You know, you're manifesting. Balance. 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 That's what I'm getting. You're not going to get this without bringing balance into your life. If you're not feeling balance in anything, your mind, your emotions, your drive, your thoughts, you're going to have to check yourself before you wreck yourself at the moment, Scorpio. Balance your feminine and masculine energy within. We all have feminine and masculine energy within inside us. The masculine energy is our drive, the one that gets us up and gets us moving, protects ourselves, you know. More masculine traits, the female side of ourselves is the nurturing, intuitive, caring, receptive side. We all have these sides inside us. If you are out of balance, if you are very much in your feminine, you can get literally walked all over, you know, getting taken advantage of. You're very much in your masculine, you can dominate situations, dominate, you know, just, you know. So it's now time to really sit back for a second and see where you're out of balance, because this is the key to your success. Absolute success. You know. See, maybe you've been searching for accolades. You've been really trying to manifest people to actually hear and see you for who you are. Don't worry about them. Okay, if they do, they do. But you don't necessarily have to be known. I think you've been trying desperately to manifest this, and you've just ended up manifesting people's negative opinions. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, Scorpio. No. I know you've got a lot to say. Let's see if we can find some. 1 or 2, please. 1 or 2. No, now you've gone all quiet because I said all too much. Yes, you could be literally feeling like people are saying you're too much, but you've had that your whole life, you know. I affirm only the good in life, yes. Only the good stuff. I am in harmony with all that surrounds me. Scorpio, you're in harmony with all that surrounds you. Whatever you think in your mind, whatever you know to be true, you manifest in your world. So if you see absolute bedlam in your world, it's the way you're thinking. Ooh, that's a big one, isn't it? Sorry. Yeah. I am centered in truth and peace. The universe is one of great order and peacefulness. And I reflect this in every moment of my life. Absolute chaos has been surrounding you, but the universe is one of great order and peacefulness. It really is. Everything has a way it moves around, the cycles happen, seasons happen, rotations of planets happen. Occasionally there'll be a big thing happen in the universe, but in the length of time and space, the universe is relatively peaceful. It's now time to reflect this. It's our choice. Whatever you're thinking, you're manifesting. Are you creating chaos or peace in your world? Because you're going to get known for it. People will speak of Scorpio being the peacemaker or the bringer of chaos. Not that it matters what anybody says, but what do you want in your world? Do you want chaos? Or do you want freedom and peace? Love you so much, Scorpio. I'm a Taurus. I'm the opposite end of the spectrum. I really hope that helped. I love you all, and bye for now.